What's up, people? Welcome to the People Mover podcast. Today, I'm here with a very special guest. Go ahead and tell the people who you are and what you do.
Hi, I make content on TikTok and Instagram.
Yes, yay. Welcome to the podcast.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. You're from Detroit?
Yes, born and raised.
Born and raised. What side are you on?
I'm from the east side.
East side, baby. East side. Wait, east side. I feel like I have the wrong gangs. Let me put my fingers down. I don't even know what I'm doing.
I don't see people do that.
Really?
People do like something like this.
The west side?
I don't know which one is east or west, but I feel like I've seen that. I feel like I see people in Cali do stuff like this.
Yeah, I think I shouldn't be throwing up gang signs that I don't know what it means. I live on the east side, so I resonate with the east side. A little
and Jefferson, the most east you can get.
This is thank you. Say it again.
The most east you can get. Because right before the water.
Literally, because I be telling people, I'm like, I'm on the east side. And they're like, no. The east side is nice. We have Belle Isle.
No, because we got Belle Isle. We technically got most of downtown.
Yeah. Technically, downtown is more adjacent to the east side. So, thank you. Mm-hmm. Amen to that. For a little icebreaker, I feel like I always like to have an icebreaker questions for my guests. I was going to ask you a very random what your favorite jingle is.
Jingle?
Yeah. Did you like jingle? What?
Probably like one of the commercial jingles.
Yeah, like a good... I don't like State Farm. And I don't like
No. What's the one... Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
Oh my God!
That's I cannot help but say that every time.
That's actually
every time it used to come on. I don't see it anymore because
I don't see it.
I just
I hate ads. I'm like fuck the ads.
But that used to be like one or like the Go to the general and stay some time. That one.
Oh, that's a good one too. I like the 800, 3600, and 5 today.
Yes.
That's my favorite. And Subway, they don't do the $5 foot long.
They don't do that.
They don't do it anymore, but I used to love that one.
Are not $5
anymore.
No.
A recession indicator.
Yeah. How much are they? And it's so crazy because I never even had a sub before like 2023, and it wasn't even $5. So I was like, dang. So they don't do it.
It's like $8. I don't know. Maybe I think it's like 6 or 7.
And that was like on a work break, so I couldn't even leave and go somewhere else. I just was like, okay, I guess I'm committed to this.
Yeah, I don't eat Subway as much as I used to, but I used to definitely it was hyped when
that was the one time I had it.
Yeah, when they were doing their own thing. Dr. Pepper has that new one that everyone's talking about. It's like, baby, it's good. Yeah, that girl. But I was like, they don't make. I feel like we hate ads these days.
I feel like we haven't had an original jingle that can become a home staple like in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Get connected for free. All that stuff is so old. I'm like, nowadays there's no new.
Bow Wow used to do the university commercials. What was that? Or Reese's Puffs.
Reese's Puffs. Yeah, that's a good one.
Flavor.
Yes, that's a good one. Yeah, I don't know. We don't have it like that, but anyway. Speaking of commercials and, social pop culture-ish, I feel like I was going to ask you, this is kind of old news. I feel like in the past couple months, the America's Next Top Model documentary came out. And, I feel like a lot of people have opinions about it. And personally, watching the documentary, as an adult, I'm like, some of this shit is crazy.
No, I definitely feel like it's crazy. I feel like most of it was like a cash grab, though. You saw the episode where she made everybody change races?
Yeah.
And she used to shave their heads and stuff. I think it was
gap
the shock
teeth in their tooth.
Cash grab reality TV show.
Yeah.
Cause what? Or I swear to God, I would see her be like, I love this picture, but you look pregnant. And it be from being just normally flat stomach. And I'm like, am I tripping? I really feel like it was a cash grab reality show where they use just a shock factor.
And people are dragging her now, but we really all were sad.
I was sad. I watched every season as a little girl.
And you watched every season, you're like, I still want to go on there. Even though she's making these girls, they grew their hair out for 20 years and she's like, you must be bald. We know how, now it's traumatic. Younger, we were all watching this shit.
She's like, I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you.
It is fucked up though.
No, because why was she yelling at her like that?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Because she was just trying to defend herself, and she's like, no, shut up.
And then they kept her on for another episode.
Yeah, but like, honestly, we were sad. So it's like really weird how like the media kind of influences our decisions. Because we thought that was okay, but we would never see shit like that right now.
Yeah.
So
like
it's
super
like,
PC, which is actually a good thing.
It's really good.
There's a lot of like weird like things sliding on reality TV show back then. Like even like the first season or first couple seasons of Big Brother, it was like a thing where like people were being like racist on there, and it was like not like a big deal as to where it would be a big deal now. You know what I mean? Like,
I agree.
So a lot of reality TV shows would have not even been broadcasted. Maybe on Zeus Network, but not on daytime television.
But also we were younger, so it says a lot about the adults around us. Because like, okay, there's a lot of things where as an adult I'm like, oh, this looks scary. Like Michael Jackson, who we love. First of all, I love Michael Jackson. Like, I just want to say that despite the allegations that I don't believe, there are certain things where I'm like, as an adult, I'm like, this is kind of crazy. Like him holding his baby over a balcony. Like, have you seen that picture now as an adult?
I did see that, and I think he just wasn't thinking about it like that. I think he like put his baby. I think he like did it like, here, you can see the baby, but wasn't thinking like, I'm holding my baby over a balcony.
But okay,
which you should be thinking like
you
that
should
as
be
an adult.
as an adult. You should
But
be.
I definitely think Michael Jackson was one of those like stunted people, cause like I feel like he hadn't had a normal like human interaction since he was like 8 years old, where the people around him weren't gaining something from being around him.
Yeah.
So I feel like being in that position, because we know people now who you can tell by talking to them, nobody ever told them like what's what. So imagine that on like a superstar level where nobody around you is being real with you but Joseph, who beating your ass.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I don't know. I feel like he wasn't thinking like an adult, and I feel like, yeah, I don't know. Like, I definitely think he was wrong though.
I do think he was wrong in that specific scenario.
You think your shit don't stink when you
Yeah.
been famous since 8 years old.
And no one's really calling you out. Everyone's kind of catering to you.
Yeah.
Even though he did seem like he was suffering as well a little bit. But I do like him. I feel like, I don't know, do you think he harmed kids? Do you think it was kind of weird that he was like obsessed with children?
I don't know. I
don't know either.
I'm like, I definitely think he like was stunted in the fact of not having a childhood. But like, I don't know, because I can't relate.
Yeah.
Like, I can't relate, and I just don't want to like say like that I believe that, but I don't want to like completely
disregard it,
like dismiss it, because like if there are victims of that, I don't want to like invalidate that, but I don't know what to think.
Yeah, that's not invalidating as well, because I'm like, they didn't really prove anything, and I feel like some stuff that came out about him, like now after he's passed, like people have been like, oh, my parents told me to say that. Da, 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 da. Yeah. I do feel like there's a lot of weird stuff. Right, exactly. But like there are things where I'm like, okay, it came off a little strange, but I don't think he was inherently bad. But regardless, still the king of pop or whatever. And then obviously the prince of pop, in everyone's opinion, is Bieber.
Oh
no.
And
Bieber just happened.
He had like, you know, global like
sensation.
Like, global sensation.
On his own. It's usually groups.
Yeah, on his own. They had to make One Direction just to possibly have some type of competition. Not even close.
Not even close. And I'm like, it's really hard to make anything popping.
Yeah. Everybody was the next Justin Bieber. Yeah. Cody Simpson, Austin Mahomes. Is that his name?
Yeah, Austin Mahomes. I used to like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no one really, to this day, have replicated him. But you can't.
Once something is one of one, that's just what it is. Yeah. Like, there will never be another Beyonce, another Rihanna, another Justin Bieber, another Britney Spears. Like, it's just
in our lifetime.
What it is. Once we see something like individual and unique, the world recognizes that, and then that's what's what. You know what I mean? I don't know how to describe
No, I think that makes sense. And again, for our lifetime, I don't think we might see another thing like it, but I feel like maybe our kids might. Another celebrity I kind of want to talk about in the topic of celebrities. I was very shocked about like, okay, first of all, Chris Brown and Usher are going on tour. I'm very shocked about like women who are advocating for Chris Brown. I feel like it's weird that people, and women specifically, overlook Chris Brown's wrongdoing.
I feel like it's crazy that everyone overlooks Chris Brown, because everybody always will go back to like, well, the Rihanna thing with him, like she hit him first, whatever. Chris Brown, unlike Rihanna, has a track record of violent offenses against men and women. It's not even like a man and women thing. It's literally like Chris Brown has been proven has a track record through criminal, like public record that he's assaulted. Like he's had like 4 different assault cases that actually went somewhere with it. So it's just like, I don't know. And then people were talking about when he said he was choking out that girl because it was a movie. What movie was Chris Brown in?
That he was choking,
where he was choking
a
out
woman,
a biracial bitch.
Like what are we talking about?
Like a bitch that's exactly his type. He was choking out. He said, "Yeah, that was for a movie." He probably paid her off to not talk about it no more. I don't fuck with Chris Brown, and wasn't Usher giving bitches herpes? Like, that's what I don't fuck with. Like, y'all let a bitch like Megan the Stallion fuck with one too many niggas, and it's like, oh my God, this bitch is a detriment to black men in the community and be twerking and saying and then a motherfucker's actually assaulting black men and women
on paper.
Nobody give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck. And he sell out arenas every
time.
Summer. How many times is Chris Brown about to come to Detroit?
Crazy.
And like, is the shows really that different? I don't give a fuck. I don't want nobody flipping over my head.
Right.
I don't care.
I don't understand how people, like, despite all this horrible, he hasn't, but it's like, despite all this horrible stuff, like, there's women even in the city, like, caping for the man, and I was like, what are we, like, it's not just, and like you were saying, it's not just Rihanna, he has a track record.
And even with the Rihanna shit, Rihanna could have hit him, but let's not forget, like, he almost killed her. Because
he bruised it physically,
And I think, like, her ribs were, like, ruptured or something. Like,
crazy.
He took it too far, but I'll give people grace with that when they be like, oh, well, he was
young and
he's assaulted
years,
how many
whatever.
People? Yeah. Let's be real. That's why I'm glad you brought that up, because I was thinking, I was like going crazy when I saw that shit.
They're going on tour, and but like, it's like, I have like coworkers and stuff who are like, oh, I'm excited to go see Chris Brown, and I'm like, why are you guys like, okay, yes, the nigga, he looks good, he can sing, he can dance.
He looks like a fiend.
I think he's a good looking man. I think he can sing. I think he can dance. I think he's talented. But it's like,
I think
at what point do we draw the line with like,
he be crumping. He a light skinned nigga with a perm that crumps.
Yeah. That's
what I look at. Like, when I think of Chris Brown, I'm like, okay, that's a light skinned nigga with a perm that be crumping.
And also, like, as a woman, it's like, it's just so hard when people come out with allegations. I feel like men have a lot of loyalty to each other. I think
women have a lot of loyalty to
men.
Shit, men.
And men have a lot of loyalty to men as well. Yeah. So it's like, they're still winning.
Like, so many women who, like, he fine. Even when you go on those what is it, like the Macomb or Oakland County, like, mugshot pages? It's bitches in the comments like, oh, what's his bail? He assaulted somebody. Literally. Like, he's a murderer. Like, why do you think that this violence that you allow won't come into your house? Like, why do people think, like, people love to think that they are the exception to the rule? And it's like, you're not.
You're not. It's going to happen to you, too.
Like, it's going to happen to you, too. He in there for domestic violence, and you like, what's his bail?
Yeah.
You're going to be the next bail. Another bitch gonna be paying his bail for after he beat your ass. Exactly. Like, it's not happening.
I feel like there's someone who's famous, kind of like, he's a famous model, and he was like a jail babe.
Yes,
the guy with blue eyes and stuff.
Yes. He literally got famous. Let that have been a woman, that wouldn't have happened. Like,
that's
motherfucker get famous off of a mugshot, get a modeling contract, and like marries a millionaire. Okay.
When is a woman ever? Like, it's just not.
Just because a motherfucker look good. Is it really a drought of men that look good?
It is.
It isn't. No, like, it isn't, because I don't know. Like,
men don't look that good, so it is kind of like
good and start looking like a little fruit.
We gotta. Yeah, I feel. I get what you mean. Yeah,
I don't look at them as like. I look at people like. I think Damson Idris is very attractive.
He's very sexy.
And like Trevante Rhodes is very attractive. Yeah.
But I mean, I think people can be attractive and bad.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we do need to have like morals higher than just looks.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy
to
me.
Who's that guy who played Lawrence in
Insecure?
Who's that guy's name? He's so handsome to me. I think he's like classically handsome.
Yeah, I actually agree.
Like,
Lawrence is the main guy, right?
Yeah, like that's
Oh
who
my
she
God, it's
originally was in a relationship with.
Yeah, I forget
And
his
I think
name.
she cheated on him with like David, or was that his name, David?
I think so.
Yeah. Issa.
But yeah, no, his character, one of my, I don't know.
And he was
let me
very,
look this shit up.
good with communication.
Yeah, let me look this up because I need to get to the bottom of it.
You know who else is really handsome? Lance Gross.
Yeah, he's in like Tyler Perry movies and shit.
I think he's so handsome. Like,
Jay Ellis.
That's his name, Jay Ellis? Oh, wow, his name really is just Jay. J-A-Y.
J-A-Y. Like dead ass.
Jay Ellis. Shout out to you, Jay Ellis.
Very sexy
for being that fun.
But yeah, Lance Gross is a good looking man as well.
He's so good looking. And
we do love black men. I hate when when you slander people who do evil, they're like, everyone's just coming for a black man. Like, no.
No. Like,
there's like good.
But I feel like the standard at which we hold our men and women are a reflection of our community. Like, if we don't have any standard, then like, what is our community? Like, is it held to no standard? I don't know.
Yeah. And we should think about, and we should be holding people to standards. Like, we don't want a bad, quote unquote, unhealthy, evil, harmful community.
Yeah.
So we need to be holding people who are doing those things. Like, we kind of have to like shame them and kick them out.
Shame don't exist no more.
Listen, bring back shame. Bring back shame. Okay, so Kalani has Chris Brown on her album, which is why I brought him up. And I also was like, girls are not looking out for each other. I did want to switch the topic to like girlhood and stuff, and how people always have these, if you have a friendship, take them to Miami trip.
I've been to Miami with like five of my close girlfriends.
Yeah, go to Miami and see if you guys are still friends. Like, what do you think of that?
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie.
Narrative.
I feel like if y'all come back and y'all not friends, somebody was broke. Somebody's broke. Because I've been to Miami with a group of girls about 3 times, and we're all still friends. And how we like even divvy stuff up, we use Splitwise. So nobody was like owing anybody. Like anything we had to share, like Ubers, or because we didn't rent a car. We were just like, we literally got a hotel in South Beach. So we were like, okay, everything's near us. And like we would go to the beach and chill out. But like anything we shared, we put in Splitwise so that it could be like evenly distributed. And then we bought all our tickets to all the events we went to. Because we went during Music Week. So, you know, like we just bought all of our Music Week tickets. And it was like no issues. It just was like us hanging out regular.
So you think money is the root of all the
like
Miami fights?
I would say that like me and my friends don't like entertain guys on vacation, because guys on vacation just want to fuck you. So like I think maybe like if it's like y'all incorporating like guys and stuff and like everybody's single, I could see that. But like I only had at the time one single friend with us. And like I said, like we don't really like entertain guys on vacation, so it was just like us hanging out the whole time.
I do hear when there's conflict, it's like, oh, this girl tried to like go sneak off and meet up with this guy and leave us,
we don't
or
do that.
We went out and they wanted to stay with this guy. Like that's kind of where conflict.
I don't really hang out with women who are willing to like meet up with like random dudes on vacation. Like I could see if it's like a long lost friend or somebody like you used to like be friends with or whatever, and they just live in that city. But like as far as like just meeting up with like random guys, like that's how like
sex trafficking.
Yeah, sex trafficking and like
that's what I would be scared about. Yeah.
But like me and my 5 friends that went down to Miami like this past April, like none of us split up, none of us like hooked up with anyone, guys. Like we just went to the music shows that we bought tickets for, hung out at the beach, and
very
like
wholesome.
Went to like the bars. Like we went to like where did we go? Was it Koya? We went to Nikki Beach, and I think we went to Koya as well.
Wow.
But we didn't really do much.
I don't think I've traveled with a group of girls. I only travel with like a single friend or like 2 of them tops, and like we don't do anything crazy either. Yeah. I think and
then also we're sharing a room. So how can you hang out with a guy? Like,
there's a time I went to like LA with exactly. I went to LA with a friend, and I think we were like 21, and we were both single, and it was just me and her. So it's like if things got crazy, it was because everyone kind of talks about the plans that they're gonna have, and you gotta like kind of stick to it. If we're like, oh, this is a girls trip, we're gonna do this together, you gotta stick to that. You know what I mean? But you can't be leaving your friends alone. And
and I just
all
wouldn't
that weird
allow
stuff.
any of my friends to like call it what you want to. I know guys be like, oh, it's always a fridge protecting the snacks or whatever. Fuck. But I'm not letting my friends leave with guys like that we don't know, and especially it actually became I actually like split up a friendship. Like me and this girl aren't friends because she tried to get me to go to Atlanta, and she invited guys to stay in our Airbnb, and I was like, because mind you, like I had a boyfriend. I have a boyfriend now, but I had a different boyfriend at the time, and he didn't even know men were going. So it was like.
It's not.
She put it on me last minute that it was gonna be guys in the Airbnb, and I'm like, wait, so why couldn't my man come with me? But yes, and I ended up just like not just solely off of that. It was other stuff, but it was the fact that I asked her like who the guys were, and she was giving me their nicknames. And I'm like, I can't even know
who this person
their
is.
whole names, and I'm about to be under a roof with them.
Nah.
Yeah, so I just, and it was to go to Atlanta.
Yeah, the safety instincts with some people are so off.
Like it was
because I'm like I wouldn't even feel safe. Yeah, like I would feel a little.
Like I don't sleep under roofs with guys
that I don't know.
Only like my dad and my aunt,
who are not my family. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like I don't even sleep at my cousin's house. Like, why would I sleep under a roof with guys and you're not even telling me their whole name?
Very.
It's weird.
Strange. I feel like when I've been in relationships, like I have had friends who are like, I did go out to LA with the same friend, but I was with one of my exes at the time, and she was like, can we still be on the same time we were on the first time and like going to all this party? And I'm like, no, girl, I have a boyfriend.
But you couldn't hang. Wait, so she was like just by herself?
It was me and her, but she was single and I was in a relationship. But I still wanted to go and have fun. I just like didn't want with her.
Oh,
but she didn't want.
She wanted to go out.
Yeah, out. Oh, yeah. But I'm like, my boyfriend is back home, and me and you are going out, and I have a boyfriend, so we're not going to.
There. That's why I was.
No, she wanted it to just be me and her. Like I don't mind. I love to hang out with my friends. I just was like, no, we can't be on the same time. Yeah, because same thing. We had an Airbnb. She's like, can I invite this guy? And I'm like, yeah, but I'm not gonna hang out with his friend because.
Right, I have
a boyfriend, girl.
And that's literally why I was so mad about the Atlanta situation. Because I was like, well, if my man isn't going and your man is going and he's bringing friends, who do you think is going to be entertaining his friends? It's not going to be me. And I don't want to seem like I'm being a bitch or stuck up or uptight or whatever. But it's just like, I'm not going to be entertaining this guy. Like, and you never even told me guys were going until it's time to get some money. Like, you asking me to send you $480?
$400
for an Airbnb.
That's
one
mad.
Airbnb, and it's like 10 people going. I knew it was a guy in the group chat because somebody said, "Okay, wear dresses and heels to brunch," and he said, "LMAO, me too." And she said, "Obviously not you." And I'm like, "What do you mean, obviously
not you?
Is this a guy?" I didn't even know men were in the group chat with us because they weren't. Nobody was really saying anything. Mm-hmm. So I'm about to go out of town and live under a roof with guys I don't know, and I'm just now figuring out when you asking me for money. So
no, thank you.
No, I don't fuck around with that shit.
I don't do that either. I think that is crazy. I think and
I like played it like I didn't have the money, where I should have just been like mature with her and just told her what it was.
But you guys aren't friends anymore.
We're not. But going back, I should have just said like, I'm just not comfortable because of X, Y, and Z. And I was just like, oh, I don't have the money. That's what I told her.
Do you think you're like confrontational as a person?
I think I can be, but I feel like with certain things, especially when somebody's my friend, like I feel like I scurry around it until like I'm ready to like actually sit down and talk about it. And in that moment, I just wasn't, because we were texting and I was like, I don't want to.
Do you like talk to other people first to get like perspective?
Not really. I feel like
people are always like, don't talk to other people, like come to me. And I'm like
a very intricate situation. That situation, it wasn't. So I just kind of sat with myself. And then I was like, okay, next time I see her, I'll talk more about it. But she ended up like blocking me because I said I didn't have the money for it. Because I guess I had just got back from Miami. Wow. So I guess she probably looked at it like, oh, bitch, you just went out of town with these bitches. You can't go out of town with me. But it was really like, that's not really what it is. That's not what went down. But I was going to wait to see her to like actually talk about it. So that's whatever.
Damn. Do you know if she unblocked you after, or are you still blocked? You don't know? You don't cyber stalk people?
Maybe like the first couple months I'll like check back in if it's like in the front of more of my brain like, for my social life, but like after, it's been like a year.
Okay, yeah.
So,
but I do it the first month or so too.
Yeah, because it's like, oh, like wait.
People are like, don't look at their socials. Like in the beginning, I'm like, oh, I might have to. It's really hard not to. I feel like that's.
And I literally went to her page and was like, wait, am I blocked?
Am I blocked? You're like, wait, I'm blocked? No post?
And it's actually fucked up because that same girl, I probably shouldn't be talking about this, but I am. That same girl, I went to Puerto Rico with her last minute. Like, bought a trip, like, bought a flight, paid for half a hotel, like, a week before her birthday because everybody else canceled on her. And I bought her, like, a little JWP bag.
Wow.
To, like, just because I was like, okay, I'll get her a gift. And
She's
mind
like,
you, on my birthday, she didn't do nothing like that. She barely even was at my birthday thing, and it was free. And, yeah. So I was just like, you gonna block me because I didn't want to? It don't matter.
Yeah. Let the trash take themselves out anyway. So, yeah, I'm with you. Speaking of friendships and being a good friend, I think this is a very silly question to ask, but there's this whole discourse that I always see about helping your friends move. Do you feel like it's wrong if your friends ask you to help them move?
No.
I don't think so either. There's certain things where it's like people think it's wrong for you to ask your friend to help them move when you can like get movers. Like little shit like that.
I would help my
like
friend
they feel like you don't want to put labor.
Movers are expensive.
Yeah, they are.
And also,
but
like,
it's like you don't want to ask your friend for like labor. It's kind of like trauma dumping almost. People are like, well, you don't want to trauma dump on your friend. And I'm like, it's not trauma dumping if it's just
right. Especially when it
your
comes
friend
to, like,
and you're
packing.
just yeah.
Like, I feel like I would rather want, like, a girl to help me, like, pack and, like, get my stuff organized than a male. And even then, even if it come down to labor, like, so, like,
I feel like it's okay. Yeah.
Today.
And it's okay to, like, kind of inconvenience yourself for friendships.
Yeah, like, to
I feel like that's very, yeah, it's normal to, like, I don't want to necessarily do this, but I'm going to have to.
I feel like that's what, like, that's the gap between surface level friendships and like actual friendships that are worth having. Like,
I agree.
Would you sacrifice something for this person? Whether that be labor, time, or strength.
Yeah, which again, with any relationship that means a lot and it's genuine, like you kind of have to do that. I don't know. I feel like in this day and age, everyone's always like, people shouldn't like put too much on you. People shouldn't ask you to do all this stuff. People shouldn't be like da 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 da. And I'm like, why not?
It's like even a hard ask to freaking get picked up from the airport.
Yeah,
like, people don't want to come get you from the airport.
Get you from the airport anymore. I get an Uber, and I'm like, what happened to just like
community?
Yeah, community. Fuck, at its core. So it's like, but you're right. Like, there's levels to it. There's people who we're close enough to do that, and there's people who like maybe we're not.
Yeah,
I feel like people are forgetting stuff
for sure.
But anyway, sorry, back to reverting to men and Miami trip and all this stuff. Do you think that it is a bad thing to quote unquote sleep with men too early? I don't even know if I want to talk about this too deeply, but I'm like, I feel like people talk about like if you sleep with a man too early, it's a valid factor in why he doesn't want to be with you. And I feel very iffy on that. I don't think so. They're like, it's not gonna work out if you sleep with them within like the second time you meet them. And I'm like, I don't think that should be like a strong factor.
Yeah, I feel like it just
in a relationship
depends on maturity because like I feel like TMI, I feel like most of my long-standing relationships, like my longest and like most heartfelt relationships were with people I kind of like slept with sooner. Just because like I was just like trusting my gut and I was just like, okay, if I want to do this and I'm grown as hell and they want to do this, like what's like stopping me? Like peer pressure of like societal pressure stopping me. And so
and if they want to,
maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like it hasn't.
I don't think you are. I think honestly, do what you want. But if someone's into you, like whether they're waiting and they're deceiving you to see if they're gonna hit or not, like it's gonna happen anyway. So
exactly,
if you feel something, you should just do it. I think if anything,
and that speaks more on them.
Than them, yeah. I think in general, it speaks more on them than you. So if they just want to smash, I don't know. That's just the men culture these days.
Literally. And then also,
they're just gonna
it's
smash
just like,
anyway.
Why do people act like women don't get anything from like pleasure? Like we don't get physical pleasure. Like it's also like
it's a win-win.
Okay,
maybe it's a win-win. I got laid.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like
I agree.
You know.
I agree.
But it's just never been like anything like I thought too much.
Yeah.
About.
I feel the same way. I feel like it's really weird. People try to like police why certain things don't work out with people in terms of relationships in this day and age. Like, oh, maybe you should have done this better. Maybe you shouldn't have done this. And I'm like, they were going to do what they were going to do.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Exactly.
So,
and if a man like doesn't want to speak to you because you had sex with him, if a man doesn't want to talk to you anymore because you trusted him and felt the connection with him enough to do it, he's just immature. Like, that's all it is.
That should be your closure.
Like, okay, that wasn't my person.
Yeah.
He took my connection as just me just being a whore or impure and just whatever.
Yeah. No, I agree. It is a little complicated. You are locked off, which is nice. But I'm you're off the market, which is nice. But I'm like, this market these days it's like mental gymnastics, you know, sometimes with these people. But I do think people should just do what they want. Do it for yourself and don't think too hard about the outcome and whatever. People are going to do stuff for themselves as well.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Does that make sense?
Like, I'm going to do what feels best for me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, I have a friendship question for you.
Really?
Okay. Do you ever feel awkward about approaching a woman for friendship? Because I feel like I approached you. I think I was like, hey, I saw you at...
I think we approached each other.
Really? I feel like I saw you and I was like, hey, I saw you at Art Speaks and Eats and like at Pattaya.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I do get nervous with women just because...
I know, because you don't know if they're going to be like, okay.
Yeah. Like, and honestly, even when girls are like, okay, I don't always take that bad because maybe you just feel like...
Or maybe you're in a rush.
You're in a rush. Maybe you feel awkward and you don't know, like, what to do. Because I felt that way when people have come up to me and like, oh, was I weird? I hope I didn't make her feel like...
No, I was like...
I was unwelcoming.
Like, looked at me like, oh, this bitch stalking me.
No, I was like, this girl hot as fuck.
I remember.
Thank you. And I need her Instagram. I was like, what's your Instagram? I was in a
like,
rush.
You were wearing like a white skirt. Like, I remember the day. Like, I saw her in Pattaya and I was like, she is so cute. Oh my God. And then I saw her a block away from my apartment and I was like, wait, it's fate. I have to reach out to her.
When I seen your tattoos, because it was the summertime, and this girl, you don't see it now, but she's tatted up.
No,
so I was like, wait, I love women with tattoos personally, and I was like, and you were just a cutie, so I was like, I remembered you as fucking well. So I was like, wait, and I was going to an event, but I was like, I need your Instagram.
Yeah,
but
I literally was like, I'm probably about to seem so crazy to this bitch.
No. I was like, you're like, I seen you. And I was like, I seen you. But no, I don't get nervous with women. Most women are very welcoming, personally.
I think so too. But
and like, it's usually good. I do feel like girls are very like, their heads are screwed on. So it's like, if you're really in a busy moment of your life, like you're just in a busy moment of your life. A lot of them, if they have kids, you know, I'm 27, I'm gonna be 28, so I'm like, a lot of people I meet, they have kids or like a family to look after, so they're not as active as I would want them to.
Yeah, like socially
active. Like socially active. Like they are once in a while, but not like, let's go out every weekend type shit. So that's the only thing with like meeting girls versus meeting guys, especially if they're single and out here, they do want to go out every weekend, you know what I mean? So it's like easier. But yeah, I do feel like making friends when you get older is hard. Most people already have their friend group and families, and like they already have established groups, so it is hard. But I think of that when people approach me too. I'm like, I don't want to be closed off when I don't know you and stuff. But
I get that.
But anyway, this was a good episode. Short and sweet. This is not the last time you guys are going to see Chevelle.
Hopefully not.
Because she's going to be on, and we always say this, we're both yappers.
We are.
We be out.
We can have a drink and yap for hours.
The whole time.
That's what we just came back from, actually.
Before we shot this episode, we were in a very hot yap session.
It was hot.
It was the tea was steaming. So, we need to have you back on, and we need more story times. But
we do.
Where can the people find you if they need to? On
Instagram, it's Chevelle.Naree. Chevelle, like the car, .Naree. And on TikTok, it's Vellche, VELL.CHE. So.
Yes, I will put everything in words, in text, on the screen. You can find me everywhere on the People Mover Pod. And yeah. Yeah.